So a little while ago, I had terrible habits. I was in uni and I was just drinking, smoking, partying, going clubbing, like just getting smashed every weekend. I was eating junk food all the time. I was just living that sort of standard, like degenerate uni lifestyle, like just wake up, do nothing all day, then go clubbing, then wake up the next day and go to the gym, get smashed again and go to the club again, and then have a rest for one day, eat some junk food, and then go to the club again the next day. Like, that was the kind of lifestyle I was living during those times. Just such a degenerate lifestyle. And don't get me wrong, it was fun in the beginning. Like, it was fun for the first few weeks. But after a while, it just got so boring and so repetitive. Like, I actually started to hate going out and drinking. I started to hate going out and clubbing. I hated it because I had done it so much, and it was so like, it was just such a waste of time and money when I look back on those. Well, I know that now, but in the moment, I started to actually realize that it was just stupid. It was just a waste of time, a waste of money. And I knew that living that degenerate lifestyle wasn't going to take me anywhere in life. I knew that if I wanted to be successful, I had to start changing. I knew that there had to be more. I knew that I could do more and be better. I knew that I could be better than all these people around me because they were all just following the exact same thing. Like, every single person I knew was either just drinking, clubbing, or smoking. Like, everybody was just living a similar sort of lifestyle. And it was just pure, just garbage. Like, it was just bullshit. My life was filled with bullshit. All of these vices, I knew I had to cut them out if I wanted to be better. So then a little while after that, I actually completely transformed myself. My habits completely changed, and so did my life. I started reading about topics I was interested in, or topics I thought would allow me to excel as a human being. So I started reading about finance, about habits. I started journaling every day. I started writing down my thoughts and feelings. I started writing about my goals. I started writing affirmations. I started writing down what I was grateful for every morning. I started meditating every morning. I started getting closer to God. I started doing things that my old self would have never have done. I started taking my training more seriously. I started running. I started doing things like swimming. I started combat training, and I've been doing that for the past 4 months. I actually had my first fight last week, and it went very well. I started doing so many new things. My life looks completely different now to that life I lived just a year ago or a year and a half ago. My life looks completely different, and I am a completely different person. Changing my habits allowed me to change as a person. Once I started changing my habits, I became so much better. Once I started doing these things consistently, training, eating a clean diet, reading, meditating, journaling every single day, it allowed me to build confidence in myself because I knew I was becoming better. And once I started doing those things consistently, I knew I was building discipline, which gave me even more confidence. It made me so happy because I knew I was working towards something that was impactful. I knew I was working towards something that meant something to me, because I had detached from that old version of myself, that person with all those bad vices and all those bad habits, who was so undisciplined, who gave into all those comfortable choices, habits, who gave into all those urges. I knew I had detached from that person, and I knew I had found a mission, found a purpose of just becoming better each and every single day. And I knew I had succeeded in doing that. And it all started by changing my habits. Once I actually started changing my habits and stayed consistent, I started to realize how much more there is to life, how much more there is to gain, just how much of a greater person you can be. Like, most of you don't even know your potential. Most of you watching don't even know how much of an impact you can have on this planet, on the people around you. You don't even know how much of an influence you can have. You don't even know your potential when it comes to the amount of money you can make, the physique you can have, how smart you can be, how knowledgeable you can be, how healthy you can be. It is all out there for you to grab. And it's so easy because most people don't even think about these things. Most people don't even want to be great. They don't even want to be better. And so they just succumb to that lifestyle of degeneracy, of the vices, bad habits, that comfortable life where you give in to every single fucking urge you have and just fail when it comes to every single goal you set for yourself. But you can change and you can reach your potential. I just want you guys to understand that your potential is limitless. You can be so amazing. Once you start becoming a better person each and every day, the sky is the limit. Like, you can literally do anything you want. You can do anything you put your mind to. And I realized this once I started doing better things. Once I started making content like this, once I started making videos, my confidence has skyrocketed. My happiness, my level of discipline, everything. My life has just 10x'd since that point, and I want everybody else to go on this journey with me, to join me on this journey of just becoming constantly better, continuously improving, continuously bettering your life, working towards every single goal you have. That is what I want every single person watching to do. I have realized my potential, and now I'm striving to be the best person I can be. I have realized my potential, and now I'm striving to be the best person I can be. And once you guys start this journey, you will realize the same thing. You will realize how great you can be, the impact you can have. Once you set yourself goals, find your mission in life, and dedicate yourself to that mission every single day. Just working relentlessly on your goals, relentlessly on yourself, becoming better each and every single day. There is nothing in this world that will make you more happier than working on yourself. There is nothing that will improve your life more than working on yourself. So start doing the good habits and make it enjoyable. Go play football once a week with your boys. Go on a hike. Go to the gym with your boys. Do things that you also enjoy, like read about topics you're interested in. Read about things that will make you smarter, that will expand your knowledge in fields that will accumulate wealth, that will make you a better human being. Do these things and your life will drastically improve. Change your habits and start doing things that you enjoy and will also make you a better man. Start lifting weights, start running, improve your stamina. Start reading, make yourself smarter. Start journaling, improve your mental health. Start meditating, become more spiritual. Become more present in one-to-one interactions. Improve your social skills. Start speaking to people when you go out. Start combat training. Start learning how to defend yourself. Your confidence will skyrocket. And in each of these things you do, try and get better at each one every single time. When you read, implement the things you read into your life and try and deeply understand what the author is talking about, what they actually mean when they say do this and do that. Do these things and your life will become amazing. Change your habits, change your life. Stay disciplined.